Do me a favor real quick and think about a Black Panther. Did you think about Marvel's Black Panther? Did you think about an actual Black Panther? Or did you think about the Black Panther Party? When you hear Black Panther Party, you might associate it with danger, violence, and extremism. Look at the images Google has up. But that image did not come from the Black Panthers themselves. It came from a government that feared what the Panthers represented: Black empowerment. Today, we're going to be looking at the Black Panther Party and what they actually stood for, why they resonated with the Black community, and why the FBI viewed them as enemy number one. The Black Panther Party comes from Huey Newton and Bobby Seale. These two beautiful minds came up with the 10-point program. In the 10-point program, they give a disclaimer that says, to those poor souls who don't know Black history, the beliefs and desires of the Black Panther Party for self-defense may seem unreasonable. But when you actually take a look at what their demands were, they're incredibly reasonable. They wanted freedom. Imagine having to ask for freedom in the land of the free. They wanted full employment. They wanted decent housing. They wanted education that taught the truth about American history. None of that rewriting, whitewashing history BS. They wanted to end police brutality. They wanted real justice in the court system. Now, Black communities across the nation read these demands and completely agreed with them. According to Howard Zinn, 25% of all Black Americans respected the Panthers, and 43% of Black youth under 21 supported them. Black Panthers were not all just talk. They were standing on business. Britannica reports that the Panthers ran massive survival programs, free schools, health clinics, and a free breakfast program that fed thousands of children every week in 1969. The movement was so much more than men in leather jackets with a cool hat and a blicky. Women made up over half of the party and often led the work. Let's look at Assata Shakur. No, she is not Tupac's mom, but she is one of the most influential female Panthers. She organized community programs, fought for prison reform, and uplifted Black women at a time when they were erased even within activist spaces. Her activism made her a massive target for Cointelpro. What's Cointelpro? I'm about to tell you right now. Before we get there, women like Assata Shakur and many other female Panthers were essential to the Black Panther and their organization. What's Cointelpro? Cointelpro stands for Counterintelligence Program, and this was ran by the FBI. The goal of Cointelpro was to disrupt the activities of the Communist Party of the United States. And we can see right here that the KKK and the Black Panther Party are treated as equal threats. What, bro? Yes, the KKK, a racist terrorist organization that lynched and murdered people of color, were on the same level as Black activists that fed children and opened up free clinics. So who is feeling threatened by an organization that promoted Black empowerment? White supremacists. According to the 13th documentary by Ava DuVernay, the Nixon administration openly admitted to villainizing Black activists and anti-war groups to break up their movements. And this effort by the FBI and the Nixon administration led to one of the darkest moments in the party's history. On December 4th, 1969, Chicago police raided a Black Panther apartment before dawn, where they fired over 80 rounds, some people speculate 200, killing 21-year-old Fred Hampton as he slept. That's crazy. This wasn't an arrest. This was an execution supported by federal intelligence. Years later, we find out that the FBI had an informant inside the Panthers, William O'Neill, who handed over a floor plan that marked exactly where Fred Hampton slept. So the Black Panther Party is so much more than what the narrative America pushes out there in history and media. We're a group that fought for survival, a group that created programs that fed kids and healed the sick, empowered women like Assata Shakur, who strategized, organized, and led, and a group strong enough that the government was so threatened by empowered Black people that it destroyed the movement by any means necessary. The Panthers were not the villains. They were the blueprint for modern-day social justice. Thank you for watching.